With prescription pills harder to get, heroin is becoming the drug of choice for more and more young people across Metro Detroit.
As 7 Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl discovered, getting your hands on the drug is just a bus ride away.
Along Gratiot Avenue on the east side, the Smart Bus is a lifeline for thousands. But for some drug users, it's a pipeline, their ticket to get high. Saturday afternoon, cameras rolling, we follow the bus as it stops in cities like Roseville and East Point. Then it's a short walk across 8 Mile into the D.
Right where Detroit picks up at 8 Mile. 8 Mile is cut off.
Time and time again, we watched as young people from the suburbs made the walk down the street. Then, with a nod of the head and a pass of the hand, they get what they came for. It was how Ryan Rudolph used to score. But for him, the Heroin Express was a one-way trip.
We tried taking his car away. That's when we learned about kids taking the bus to go down to Detroit to get drugs.
Ryan's addiction to heroin took over his life. October 20th, 2007, the 18-year-old's mom got a message from a stranger informing her her son was dead.
Your son, this is not a joke. He can be found between St. Jean and Connor and the side streets between Mac and East Warren. I'm terribly sorry, ma'am. There really was nothing any of us could do.
He had thrown Ryan's body in a vacant field and just left him there.
Ryan's parents are not alone in their grief. Since his death, young people continue to board the Heroin Express. It became the transportation of choice when Detroit began cracking down on people coming into the city to buy their drugs.
They've taken to using the bus so their vehicles are not seized. So now we watch the buses and try to catch them that way.
People like Brian, we met him on the streets of Detroit, where he panhandles to feed his addiction. How long have you been on heroin?
Say about 7 years.
What's it do to your body?
When I don't have it,
Yeah.
it makes me sick.
Volunteers with Helping Hands have been trying for months to get Brian help, but convincing him and other addicts to leave the streets and get clean is hard.
A lot of these clients that out here panhandling, that heroin users, they're not going to go right in because they're getting $300 or $400 a day out here panhandling, and that's to keep their habit up.
Like many addicts, Brian has tried rehab before. Heroin is a hard habit to break, but this day Brian decides he is ready to give rehab another try. Do you want to get help?
Yeah.
On Detroit's east side, Ronnie Dahl, 7 Action News.
You know, you have to be so careful with your kids. It's not just Detroit, it's everywhere. You can get it in so many communities, and I mean, it's a tough thing to beat.
Yeah, and as his parents said, they took the car away from him, but still he found his way. And then kids, you know how they are. They will find their way. So keep a close eye and keep a dialogue open with them also.